92.9 The Lake, playing the greatest hits of all time. And joining us right now is the president of the SWLA Better Business Bureau, Miss Angela Guth. Miss Guth, thank you so much for your time and joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So there's a lot of scuttlebutt out there about some scams that people are trying to pull over on Southwest Louisiana residents.
Right. So there's always scams. There's always every day we get notified of a different scam that's happening. And when there's situations out there like this COVID-19 pandemic, those scammers like to take advantage of our citizens, and they take a traditional scam and they put a slight twist to it. So we're seeing some different things, some scary things. So we wanted to let your listeners know what to look out there for. So
right, they're going to either prey on your fears or they're going to give you some amazing deals that you're not going to want to pass up, right?
Right, that's correct. They're preying upon fears, and the anxiety levels are high right now. So they're trying to offer you those too good to be true scenarios. And that's what the main thing I want anyone to take away today is think about that. If it's too good to be true, it generally is. So one of those things is everybody is practicing social distancing right now. You got a lot of people working from home. You got kids out of school, and one of those things is streaming services. Mm-hmm. People are watching Netflix and Hulu and Disney and Prime and all those things. And what we're hearing about is people getting phone calls and text messages and emails offering free or premium services due to COVID-19, because these companies that are being impersonated are saying, well, we understand that you're at home and all of that good stuff, so we're going to offer you premium services at no charge. That is 100% a scam. We don't want anybody to click on any links that they're getting in emails or on text messages. Don't fall victim to any of that. When you sign up for these premium, for these streaming services, I'm almost 9.9% out of 10, you did not put your telephone number in your account. So when you start getting a phone call, that's your first red flag. Whenever you sign up for these streaming services, you usually just have your contact information as your email address. So that's just to let you know that they're not going to call you like that. And honestly, Netflix doesn't have enough manpower in the world to contact people and say, hey, by the way, would you like to have a free service? Think about that. So another big scam that we're seeing is, every day on the national news, we have our president, Donald Trump. He's talking about this economic stimulus package that he's trying to roll out. So everyone's going to get some sort of government assistance, I should say. Well, we're getting phone calls that people are saying they've been contacted via social messengers, like social media messengers. They're getting phone calls saying they qualify for the grant, and they need to release their banking information so that they can deposit these funds into their account. 100% a scam. No government agency will ever contact you via telephone. They already have your information, so don't give it out. Please, please, please don't ever give out any socials. Don't get out any banking information. All of that is your personal and confidential information that is not to be released to anyone.
Right, we're talking with the president of the SWLA Better Business Bureau, Miss Angela Guth. Now, another one, obviously, we've heard that we have our first case of COVID-19 here in Southwest Louisiana. They're preying on that fear with possibly some of your family members involved.
Yes, that is the most concerning scam. Because, like I said, it's the anxiety levels are high, your fear of the unknown is there, and you're going to get a phone call saying, hi, this is such and such hospital. We wanted to call and let you know that we have a family member here that's, tested or needs to be tested. And with that, they're phishing. So you're on the other end of the phone and you say, oh, is it Bill? Is it Bill that's in the hospital? And then they say, yes, it is Bill. Bill is here. In order to get him tested, we're going to need some banking information to process it. So, because it's going to cost $500 to get this test done. Your fear, your anxiety is at an all-time high, and you just start giving that information out over the phone. Again, that is not going to happen. That is such a terrible, terrible thing to do to anyone, especially with this going on right now. it's very disheartening to believe that people out there actually do this.
Right. And what are some best practices for everybody out there if they receive one of these calls, or just to be prepared if something like this happens?
Okay, so with anything, whenever it comes to receiving a text message or getting an email, if there's a link in it, never click on it, ever. If you are wondering if it is legitimate, especially if it's from an account that you may have, you should always go directly to your website and log in and check things out there. Never click on a link that comes in, because it may be an imposter email. Let's say it is Netflix that's trying to reach you. It may be legitimate, but it may not. So you have to click, if there's a link on it within the email, I urge you not to do that, because it could be bringing you to an imposter website where you end up putting all your confidential information out there. So just be careful, stay vigilant. If you're ever wondering if something is a scam, you can always contact us here at the BBB. We have 100 BBBs nationwide. We stay in contact with other BBBs, so we know scams that may be hitting in one part of the country now is maybe affecting in our part, and we share that information. And so we're on top of these scams as much as possible.
And how can residents find you on the web and on social media?
So social media, we're at the Better Business Bureau, Southwest Louisiana. You can reach us at bbb.org, and then we're available by telephone at 478-6253.
Right, and if you've fallen victim to one of these scams, they can give you guys a call local law enforcement.
Right. Definitely. If you have a scam that needs to be reported, you can either go out to our website and report it there, or you can contact us here at the BBB. If it's a criminal activity, of course, you always need to call your local law enforcement.
Well, Miss Angela Guth, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. We appreciate the work that you guys are doing here in Southwest Louisiana.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
All right. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.